Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of the close protection training or close protection talk, whatever you like to call it. Again, today we go to look on two sectors, the government sector and the private sector. Okay, so today we go to talk about simple things. Okay, VIP need to get out from the car, need to pass passage with crowded with the crowds from his left and from his right, and he need to arrive to his destination. Okay, today we go to talk about two CPO, close protection officer, number 1 or number 2. I understand in the government sector the team can be much bigger, but like I said, we take it step by step. So the first drawing, okay, we have a convoy of two cars, okay, the VIP car and the operator car, okay. The D is the drivers. These drivers are of course operational ready, okay. They are basically have good training, operational training, body language, reads suspicious behavior, etc. Okay, number 1 of course go to sit here, okay, in the VIP car in the front, and number 2 go to sit here, okay. Of course it can be also opposite, depends what country we are driving, okay. But I decide to take that scenario. So number 2 sit here, number 1 sit here. Okay, so basically, like I say, government sector, the support they have, the circuit protect the VIP, have all the support they have. They have the advanced team. Advanced team is basically is a unit, part of the cross protection, in charge to arrive to any place or any event the VIP need to arrive. They're arriving in advance. This is why they call advanced team. Okay, they can arrive 1 day in advance, 2 days in advance, 1 week, or whatever needed. They will check the place, sweep the place. They will put all the security plan in place, all the technology, cameras. They will bring whatever they need with them, if it's support of special forces, law enforcement, bomb squad, dog unit, implementation of cameras, and whatever they need, they have. If they need to close road, open road, whatever they need, okay? So they basically do the, let's say, the main task, okay, for to make the area safe. Okay, so we have again the VIP arrive, okay, number 1 sitting here, number 2 will sit here, okay, 200 meters or 300 meters, they will communicate each other with the radio, if everybody ready, okay, check everything is okay with the advanced team, if they still can arrive, okay, everybody gets the green light, 100%, the cars arrive, okay, number 1 will open the door, okay, will absorb in that area, okay. This driver is operational, can help to cover the back. He can, again, you don't need to switch the car off, the car can be on, okay. You can put one leg in the car, one leg out the car, you can absorb. Number 2, going in the front, get his position, okay. Sorry, I don't know why this door is open. This door is need to be closed. Okay, let me put some. This. Okay, my pens are not working. Let me just to try to. Okay, so sorry, but this door is closed. Door is not open. This driver stay in the car. Okay, he looking in the mirror. The reason this driver remain in the car because this is in that scenario. This car will be used for evacuation. Okay, so he remains sitting inside in case something happen. They can just flee away. Okay, he will stay, use the mirror. Number 1 go out here, will absorb, he will close the door, Okay, number 2, close the door, arriving quick as possible to here. Okay, he can still remain standing up, still absorb the back. Okay, the VIP will go out. They will stick close to it, close to the VIP, even if they have all the support. Okay, all the support they need. Okay, control by law enforcement. Control by law enforcement. It means both of the side inside the crowd. Okay, undercover law enforcement. Okay, name it, it's there. Nobody can come close to the VIP, but still they don't take a chance. Stay close. Okay, the VIP can decide the best things can happen to us. The VIP decide just to walk straight to the event. Good. The quicker the better. Okay. Or the other things can happen. Not so recommended. The VIP start to go shake hands or talk to the media. Okay, then it means you need to be much more close to the VIP. Okay, even if you have all the support. Okay, things become much more stress when he's stopping and start to shake hands and talk to people, because this is where shit hits the fan. So here we go. This is the government sector. Now we are going to the private sector. Oh my God, things becoming more hectic. Okay, sorry. Okay, now, okay, here we have situation. Okay, private sector. Okay, first situation we have, it's a one car. Okay, one car, VIP sitting in the back. He hired 2 operators, number 1, number 2. Of course, one of you got to be the driver. I prefer to put number 2 as a driver. Number 1 can, when the car driving on the highway, wherever, he can absorb better. He can see and try to absorb to any suspicious behavior or suspicious object when you are basically on the move. Okay. So again, not same things. Do not forget, in the private sector, you always need to educate your VIP what to do and what not to do. Okay, he must remember not to open this door. Door close. He must remain in the car until you open the door. Okay, so it means even if you tell him this in his house and he say yes, always remind him in the road, and definitely 100 meters before you arrive to your destination, remind him again. Okay, you remind him, do not open the door. Okay, what's happening here is the following. Okay, you need to understand, the VIP need to go through a crowd, and that zone is uncontrolled zone. Nobody check it, no any advanced team, no any law enforcement, not any. Okay, this zone, okay, is the nightmare of any close protection officer. Okay, nightmare. Okay, you can't say you will stay in the car, okay, with the engine on, because you got to be stay in the driving seat in case you need to evacuate, okay, and you can flee. No. You're not allowed to number 1 to take the VIP, okay, and walk that 10 meters with that uncontrolled environment. No way. That evacuation, this card to use evacuation is a cancel. Okay, it's a cancel. We got to evacuate in another way, to another cover, to another room or whatever. Okay, you cannot say that. That is wrong to say. So what's going to happen? You will arrive, number 1 out that side, number 2 the driver, number 2 out that side, closed door, engine off. Okay, he need you. Number 2, he need you. Do not sit in the car and play small head. Okay, he need you. In that scenarios, you're not staying in the car. Number 2 will give clear in the back. Number 1 will give clear in the front. Number 1 got to get his position close to the door, still not open the door until number 2 take his position close to the door. Number 2 can arrive from that side or can arrive from that side. I recommend always arrive when you don't need to cross number 1 for arrive your position. in case if you are crossing here and something happen here, you can be a friendly fire. Arrive when you not cross number 1 position. Make sure you're close to each other, you're close to the VIP, and then you walk. Here, because you're passing uncontrolled environment, make sure number 1, put the hands around your VIP all the time, especially if you decide now to go shake hands or talk to the media. Number 2, stay close to the VIP and start to observe and start to recognize suspicious people. Okay, see where's the hands if you see hands. Okay, if you see any sudden move or anything is trigger you, okay, then you need to take action. Okay, stay close to the VIP all the time, and remember, you want him here soon as possible. Okay, next scenarios. Still private sector. Okay. Still private sector. Okay. Here we have a situation. Mr. VIP decide to be the driver. He want to drive the car today. Okay. He don't care. Okay. He want to drive. And you, okay, you are number 1. You is driver now. Okay. And this car he take today, it's a 2-door car. Okay. Literally 2-door car, no 4-door car. Okay. And you have another car for you. Okay. Okay. And number 2 need to drive this car. Okay. Again, in the private sector, things become more complicated because, again, you need to understand in the government sector, okay, I will return back. Okay, it's not working. Okay. In the government sector, okay, if you believe it or not, in most of first world country, the VIP is educated. What is meaning educated? He also cannot do whatever he wants. Sometimes they pass the boundaries. It's okay, but it's not like in the private sector he can do whatever he wants. Okay, he cannot say, okay, now I want to go for a coffee in Starbucks. Okay, it's not work like that. Here, okay, here it's completely a different story. Okay, that guy, if you not educate him, and if you take a job with not create risk assessment, security plan, without to sit with the VIP and tell him what's got to happen and what's not got to happen, then this is what you're looking for, a chaos. Okay, so the VIP is a driver. Okay, again, educate your VIP, not open the door, even if you're driving. Okay, automatically you stopping. Number 1, you don't have a choice. Switch the car off, get out, absorb. Number 2, okay, because number 1 is in that position and you need to walk here, you need to flee quick as possible to that position. At least this bad boy, the VIP, decide to open the door because he don't want to listen, yeah? Okay? So you need to arrive here quickly to make sure these doors are not opening, no matter what. Okay? You absorbing that side. Of course, number 1 can give quickly back control. When the number 1 arrive here, okay, you stay in that position. Now, that be said, okay, remember, if number 2 is here and number 1 is here, the back is not covered, okay? You have another way to do so, is to number 2, okay? Let me try to, okay, is to try, okay, I don't know why it's not working, is to try to number 2 to stay here, not to arrive to here, to stay here. So it means you can see the door of the VIP. If it's closed, you can see the front, you can see the back. So it means when number 1 is arriving here, somebody still give the back, okay? And then you can arrive here, okay? But again, if you stay here, okay, and the door open and nobody is here, it's also problematic. So you see how much sensitive it is, okay? So you have a 2 options. Or you will stay here in that position, or you will arrive automatically here, okay? This is and then you stick together close as possible because we talk about the same scenario, okay? Another situation, terrible situation in the private sector, your VIP have a nice sport car, Lamborghini, Ferrari, he want to drive by himself, okay? He driving here by himself, you have another second car, I don't know, Mercedes, ML, X5, BMW, you and number 2, okay, in the second car. He driving by himself. Of course, again, guys, you need to educate your VIP. Even if he would decide to take his sport car, he cannot now drive like a hooligan on the highway, because then you will never manage to stick to him, and then you cannot give him protection. So you need to tell him, if he decide to take the sport car, you still need to drive in a speed when you can stick together, okay? Otherwise, you're not efficient, okay? By the way, so when you're here, okay, when you arrive, WhatsApp him, because now you're not next to him, or call him, set him, do not open the door. Okay, now in that situation, when the VIP drive by himself, okay, with his fancy sport car, the chance he will open the door when he's arrived, I can tell you from experience, 90% is what's going to happen, because now it's time of show off. I'm the man, I can do whatever I want to, okay? And believe me, some of them like to show off to the people, to the crowd. They can do whatever they want to, even for him to disobey you, okay? It's part of control. I know it sounds childish, I know it sounds completely not right to do, but this is what they're doing. So what you need to do is the following, okay? When the car does stop, try to stop close as possible. Still create a space. Don't be too much close. But when number 1, you can flee here before this door open. Okay, you flee here. Number 2 is staying in the middle, not here, not first here. You're staying in the middle. The reason you stay in the middle, first of all, you can absorb from the front. Okay, number 1 can of course give in the back. You also can give a little bit in the back. Can absorb in the back. The reason you stay here, because maybe the VIP now decide to walk that way, okay? You decide to walk from that way between these two cars and then go into his destination. So stay here, okay? In case he's moving here, okay, start this way. So number 1 can communicate. Do not forget to communicate with each other. The most important things, communication. Okay, so number 1 can tell you, okay, move to the left, okay, fast to the left, then you can stay here and then you go to catch them, okay, or you can stay here and you can catch them. So you need to be very, very sensitive for the movement, and of course you will know only if number 1 communicate with you. Again, you stick close together, okay? Remember, we're still in the same scenarios. We're passing a crowd, uncontrolled zone, uncontrolled zone. I said that again, uncontrolled zone. You're looking for a big problem. Your target is to arrive here fast as possible. By grace of God, you decide just to walk here. If you decide to go shake hands, talk to the media, stay close to him like I don't know what. Okay? Very important. Last scenarios, okay, is the Mr. VIP. Okay? Again, he decide now to drive. Okay? Number 1 is here. Okay, number 2, second car. Okay, same thing. Okay, always remind your VIP, do not open the car, do not open the door closed. You're getting out. Okay, you're getting out quickly. Okay, you don't have a time to stand here and to start to absorb. Okay, you don't have a time. Okay, you need to trust your number 2. Your number 2 will go out here, will absorb your back. Okay, when you walk here, when you walk, start to absorb the front. Okay, number 2 can absorb the back, can absorb the front. Okay, head movement, even if you need to move your body a little bit, it's okay. This is what you have. You need to do the maximum as you can. Okay, when number 1 arrive here, number 2 get his place, stick together. Remember, you're passing uncontrolled zone. You want to arrive to the destination fast as possible. So guys, like you see, the private sector is nasty, okay? And it's nasty because you allow this to, I mean, most of the people take contract, okay, to protect someone, and they're not even thinking about these things. So you can see the difference between the government, okay, sector, okay, and I don't give all the possibility. And again, here we talk about only small team of 2 operators, number 1, number 2. In the government sector, like I say, I know the team is much bigger, but today we talk about number 1 and number 2. So this is the government sector, okay, 1 scenarios, okay, and look, the chaos can happen in the private sector, okay. So you always need to think in advance, okay, and you see a small action of to open a door, okay, to open a door of a car, and you're not there, okay, you're not in the position you want to be, and the VIP opens the door and you're not ready, can be game over. I hope it's helped you. God bless you. Kala System.